If you're looking for a cooking video, this is not that video. I got to multitask here, and I want to talk to you about student loan debt relief. Student loan debt relief is likely going to have a small impact on inflation, if at all, and here's why. $10,000 in student loan relief is very different than a $10,000 check. The benefits of student loan relief accrue every month over a span of years when you would have been paying those payments. Even if it was like a check, and it's not, the amount the government is spending, about $300 billion in student loan relief, is far less than the direct payments that the government paid, about $900 billion during COVID. It's also less than the $400 billion in loan relief that the government gave to businesses during COVID. Student loans are also associated with delaying some really positive things for the economy. It tends to delay home buying, having children, also starting a business. So relieving those debts can have some positive impacts for the economy. Now there's also some concerns about inequality. Here's why. Despite increasing tuition costs, college is still a really good deal, meaning college graduates still out-earn non-college graduates, which means the government's going out of their way to help people who on average earn more than non-college graduates. Now there's a but. Of course there's a but. The student loan forgiveness program will also likely have an equalizing effect across genders. And here's why. The gender wage gap tends to get larger as education increases. This is because women disproportionately choose fields that don't particularly pay well but require a college degree. This could be like teaching. And women tend to take out more in loans. So this will really help women in fields like this. While the gender wage gap has been closing over time, the racial wage gap has actually widened over time. And Black students disproportionately require more student loans in order to finance their college degrees. So that's another way that this has a really equalizing impact on the racial wage gap. Finally, student loan relief is really just a Band-Aid on a bigger issue and a bigger problem. And that bigger problem is the rising cost of tuition. When we look at the increases in tuition over time, they've increased as states have decreased their funding, which means we need legislation to bring higher education funding back up.